class, it's Bethany Williams. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make banana bread. Banana bread is actually my son Andrew's favorite baked good. You would think he wouldn't like it because he hates bananas, but magically if it's in bread, he thinks it's amazing. So the first thing that you're going to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees, which I already did. And then you're also going to take the loaf pan that you're going to use and just spray it with your just that helps it so the bread comes out clean and doesn't stick to the pan. The next thing you're going to do is combine all of your dry ingredients into a bowl. So I already did the flour. You need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. The next thing you need is 1 teaspoon of baking soda. We'll do that next. So it's 1 teaspoon of the baking soda. The next thing you need is half a teaspoon of salt. Whoop. And usually whenever I cook or bake anything, there's a huge mess in my kitchen afterwards. So you're doing half a teaspoon of the salt. Then you're also going to do half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Sometimes I end up doing a little bit more because I do like my bread to have extra cinnamon flavor. The next thing you need is 1 cup of, I do chocolate chips. Other people do different things, so you don't have to do chocolate chips. A lot of people do walnuts, but magically if I put chocolate in anything, my son will eat it. Just doing 1 cup of the chocolate chips. All right, and then you're just going to whisk all this stuff together. Stir it all up to good. I'm just making sure that all of the ingredients are mixed well. All right, now the next thing you're going to do is you have to do another bowl. You're going to do half a cup of vegetable oil, which I just used this. Do 1 or half a cup of that. Some people use melted butter, and actually some people even use applesauce, but I use the vegetable oil. You also need half a cup of brown sugar. I cannot find my half cup, so we're going to have to go with 2 quarter cups. Right, and then you need 1/4 cup of regular sugar. All right, and then you're going to stir those ingredients together. All right, it's all mixed up. And then you're going to add in 2 eggs, which I already cracked. So you're just going to throw those into the bowl, and you want to stir again so that everything gets mixed right back up. All right, and then you need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So let's put that in there. And then just stir again. You do a lot of stirring. All right, so then the next thing you need is mashed banana. So I already took the bananas out of their peels, and then you're just going to mash them up pretty well. It'll look like this. You'll want to use overly ripe bananas if you can. If you don't have any ripe bananas, you can actually just throw the bananas right in the oven for about 10 minutes on 350 on a baking sheet, and they will ripen right up for you. All right, so you can just pour that gooey mess right into there. And don't do that and break things. All right, and you're gonna stir again so that is all mixed up. All right, then you're going to take your dry ingredients and you're going to put those in to it as well. And then, you guessed it, you're going to do more stirring. Oh gosh. I always have a huge mess So if any of you would like to come clean my kitchen, feel free. All right, so we're just going to stir this all together until it's all mixed up well. With the bananas, if you don't have the ripened bananas, I definitely recommend making sure that you do ripen them first. It just seems to help with pulling the sugars out of the banana. Just makes your bread more sweet. Right, and as you can see, it's getting mixed up pretty well. All right, and then you're just going to take your your loaf pan, and then you're just going to pour everything right into your pan. It doesn't have to be pretty or even. Once you get it in there, you can kind of smooth it out in there and make it evenly across the pan. All right, so we now have our banana bread ready to go into the oven. So I'm going to put it into my oven for 50 minutes, 50 to 60 minutes. So we'll get that started. All right, and I'll see you when it's done. All right, so we're back. It's fully cooked. You can tell because if you stick in a toothpick, it comes out clean. The only thing that should come off is the melted chocolate. So just a reminder, if you want to get your kids to eat anything, throw chocolate in it. Thank you for watching my speech. Have a good night.